Hey everybody, Jim Piper here. It has been a crazy day. Before I get into that, I hope you enjoyed the little review article of Mike Hoover. I just want to welcome Mike and Trish Hoover to the Lead Today community. Excited about what you're doing in our community, what you're doing for your church, what you're doing in your family. Just appreciate you guys very much. I apologize for my presence. Or my presentation of self. It has been a crazy day. All over the community, looking at facilities for some church work, and it's just been crazy. I've been fielding phone calls, making phone calls, and I just got off the exercise bike. I'm going to be 61 tomorrow. You might say, why are you doing that at 61? Why do you still play basketball? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Well, there's a lot of reasons for it, but the main reason is that my life and your life is a gift from God. And what we do with that life is our gift back to Him, and to others. And I've kind of watched how God has been involved in my life. And I just want you to know that this video, this particular email and video is sent only to our past donors, our current donors, and a few that we feel would love to be part of this community. And I want to be around for my grandkids and my kids, and frankly, this ministry, you. I want to finish well. I want to finish strong. That's what I want to do. And though I have no guarantees about the length of my life, what God has given me control of is what I do with my life, what I do with today. Another thing we say at Lead Today is today counts. So I apologize for the sweat on my brow and for this ratty t-shirt that I am wearing, but I needed to get this video out to you. I want to encourage you to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Our ministry is a congregation of leaders around the country and now sprinkling here and there into other countries, where people are identifying themselves with our network of friends and acquaintances. People who are like-minded, people who recognize that regardless of their role, everybody leads in some way, in some capacity, and we want to lead a life worthy of this gift that God has given us. Yes, we focus on leadership, shaping the character of leadership, but also shaping the community of leadership, shaping the competencies of leadership. And I am one of those that has to grow, has to get better. I got to get better, and I want you to get better too. So I want you to imagine with me what you are donating to. You're donating to intentional conversations that we are having with leaders that might otherwise never happen. Conversations about their marriage because they don't want to go anywhere else. They don't feel comfortable going anywhere. With their children, conversations about the parenting difficulties, their business, the junk that they're dealing with, the marketplace, personal things that happen to us in our lives, our health, our anxieties, all of these kinds of things that can kind of creep into our lives. Yes, we are teaching leadership, but we are ministering to those who provide leadership. That's what you're giving to. You're giving to that. You're donating that, whether it's of your time or your finances. So think about that growing network and community of like-minded leaders, friends and acquaintances. And what are we doing? We are virusing our communities, our circles of influence with character, with service, with faith, with grace. And I want to tell you about the 2021 priority. The 2021 priority has a price tag on it, and it is expensive. But man, I am driven to I've got two goals that are walking hand in hand in my life right now. One has to do with my church, and the other one has to do with this goal. I want to raise up Lead Today ambassadors, people who believe that leaders are within the congregation, that leaders are people that need a certain kind of ministry. That leaders need safe places where they can talk, where they can learn, where they can argue, where they can bring their dilemmas to. And we made a decision a few years ago that though Lead Today was a vision that was planted in my heart actually years and years ago. In the very beginning, it was called Leadership Solutions. But we changed it to this nonprofit because we decided that we want this to live beyond me. So we got to get busy. And one of the things that we want to do is we want to raise up ambassadors. We want to raise up, we don't have to raise up hundreds right now, but we want to raise up people who want to. They want to they want to gather leaders. They want to care for leaders. And they're willing to be part of that learning process. We did some analysis, and based on our current trending, where we believe that we got to get stronger in our donor base so that we can continue to provide the services that we do at a discounted level, or in many cases without cost. I mean, that's really what we would like to do. We need to raise in 2021 $100,000 beyond our current trend of services income and donor income. So I want you to know that. I want you to know that, and we're after it. And I'm dedicated to these two goals that we're working on. What are you working on this year? I would like to know. Email me at jim@leadtodaycommunity.com. jim@leadtodaycommunity.com. Don't give me 3. You can give me 1, or you can give me 2, but don't give me 3. Research has shown that if you have 3 competing goals, you're not going to accomplish probably any of them. But research has shown that if you've got 1, you've got a really good chance of accomplishing that goal, and it'll probably spill out into other blessings. If you have 2, you have a really good chance of accomplishing those goals. But for some reason, whatever it is, when you get to 3, it gets convoluted. There's too much competition, and a lot loses. All right. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this month's newsletter. And please pay attention to all the gatherings that are happening either in your area or virtually. All right, God bless you all. Today counts. Your life is a gift from God. What you do with it is your gift back to Him and to others.